What it do? Where crystal water.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. All right, so we started a new series, owner operator series, so we'll see how that goes. We don't have a GPS. Gypsys in this truck. So we gotta run this. So this is hardcore mode, guys, and we're gonna work our way up to become an owner operator. And that is the goal for this profile here. So work our way to becoming an owner operator. Come on, go into gear. How's everybody doing today? Alright, let's get this bad girl on the highway. So my plans for this profile will be, I'll live stream it because it's going to take us a long time to get to where we can even buy a truck. So my plans on this profile is to play hardcore mode and work our way up until we buy us a truck, and then work our company up and become an owner operator. I did opt into, so we're gonna be buying us a FLD, and that's what we're gonna start out with. I think the FLD is a perfect truck to be, you know, for an owner operator, like working from the bottom. We are in hardcore mode, so like it takes longer for us to level up. You know, it's more realistic, like freight market, blah, 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 blah. So, we'll definitely be grinding on this profile. Also, I will be making videos of this series over on my YouTube, so everybody come out and watch if you would like to do that. Oh shit. You should have got over, chat. I'll probably be taking my live stream and making videos out of that. It's probably what I'll end up doing. But all in all, that's the goal for this series. So we're gonna be a company driver for a while. I think I've started this out, and I've done, like, this is the third load on this profile, so it's not gonna be, you know, it's gonna be slow going. But I'm excited really put a grind in on this thing. So right now we're in 389 or 379, and we're hauling, let's see here, we're hauling sawdust panels, 39,000 pounds of that, 39.5, and we're going to Sydney, the DSV. Which is exciting. It's exciting. How's everybody's week been? How was everybody's Christmas? And everybody getting back in the grind. And my week's been busy, man. Driving all over hell and back, you know. I did get a new camera. So now it looks like I'm talking to you guys, which is pretty cool. Camera ain't, you know, not where chat is, which is great. Maybe make it feel more engaged to you guys. That's the goal, is to make it feel like I'm actually talking to you, everybody. And I can still read chat, you know, as I'm looking at the camera. It's weird though, I had some problems with it. Like it was kind of glitchy. It's still kind of glitchy, but I'm not sure why it is. I think I just have it at too high of a setting. I don't know. I lowered the settings down and it looks a little better. It looks like it ain't glitchy as much, but got about 3 hours and 30 minutes or so to our destination, and then we're gonna hop right into another load. And the more we grind, I think once we get to like level 1 on this profile, then we can start thinking about buying a truck. But it's gonna take us a minute. This is the third load and like my level has not grown very much, so we'll see. We're probably going to do some trucks that are automatic, so we're going to switch over to automatic. This truck's an 18 speed. It's got a shifter in it. So we're going to try to play more realistic, chat. Try to stay with the speed limit. Try not to run lights. Try not to get in the crashes. Ultimately, that's going to affect us in this series, in this owner-operator series, ultimately. But, you know, if we behave, we don't go crazy with the loans. I don't want to go crazy with the loans. You know, we'll buy our truck, we'll work our way to it. Like it would in real life. Like this is what you would do per load. Like, I believe this load pays like $400. And it's like 72 cents a mile to do this load. And in real life, like on average, if you work for a company, man, you're making like 55 cents a mile. So realistically, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. Pretty close, chap. Which is cool, you know? It'd be like, you know, if I was trying to, Yeah, we're gonna get all the bypasses now while we're in a company vehicle, but when we get in our own vehicle, we're not gonna get all the passes. But that's the goal, is doing the grind and then sitting here and chatting with everybody else. Man, I'll tell you guys what though, like where I live, jeez, it got cold quick. It's like 10 degrees outside. Oh, I can't get over. Sorry, cop. Like it went from like 60 degrees outside to like 10 degrees outside. Crazy. Like I went out today, and I gotta work later today at like noon, but I won't be on very long. I'll be getting off here around 11, which is about an hour and a half. But like, oh, it's so cold. Like I broke out the bibs. Like from the Midwest, 10 degrees is pretty cold. And we got wind here, a lot of wind. Like 10 degrees ain't cold if you ain't getting blown away. We got like 35, I think the news said this morning it's like 35 degrees. Or 35 mile per hour winds. Like dude, it pushes your car off the road. That's how much wind we have. And then add on 10 degrees. It's horrible. But it snowed a little bit, but it was like a dusting. It snowed a little bit last night, but literally it was like a dusting. Like it really wasn't nothing. I'm not a fan of these mirrors though. I like the old 379 mirrors. I mean, these are 379 mirrors. It's just a different version of them, and I like the round and then the long, like elongated mirror. But it's all right. We'll work with it. It ain't our truck, company truck. This thing's got miles on it. Look at how many miles are on that thing. Like 1 mil, almost 1.5 mil. Like whoo! This truck has been drove. Been drove hard. But like I was saying before, chap, this profile is going to be a work in progress. Yes, we're going to bounce back and forth from the other profile to this profile. Like we're not going to be streaming this all the time, because I do want to do like truck builds. I think I'm going to do a series on like building trucks. So I'm going to make an account that like where I hack the money and we have a whole bunch of money and we don't have to worry about anything, and we can do like mods and learn how to do mods and put mods in and get some paid mods and more paid mods than I have, and you know, like convoy, if we want to convoy on that profile, we can convoy on that profile. Then I want to do a series that I kind of did a little bit, but I want to do a series of no GPS. So we shut the GPS off and we have to go by, like we have to plan our trip. I definitely want to do something to that nature. This car has been sitting in my pretty much almost blind spot the whole time. The whole time, chat. But then I want to do a series of no GPS, and I think that'll be fun too. but we won't do, like, we won't do hardcore mode in that mode. So we, you know, it's already going to be hard enough with no GPS. There is a mod that you can, like, turn off your GPS where it doesn't see where you've been and all that stuff. And literally all you can use is your map, and then you write down, like, you have to write down your directions and what you need to take and blah, blah, blah. Man, there's so much shit on the road, bro. Holy heck, bro. How the heck did that happen? Trailer doors are not even open. Crazy. It's crazy, chat. I have detours turned off, so I don't know why. I don't know why that's there. Man, I got a long day ahead of me today. Be working at like noon until like 10:30 tonight. It's gonna be crazy. But you know that holiday grind, after a holiday, man, you spend all your money on Christmas, you know, and gotta go back out on the grind, make up all that money you spent. That's okay. That is okay, chap. I need to be taking my contacts out, man. I need to soak them. They've been really not doing very well. Yes, sir. Welcome in, Tiger. Yeah, this is a company truck. Like I was explaining before, this is a new series. I'm calling it Owner-Operator Series. So this is hardcore mode. I have a mod in here that makes it hardcore mode. So we're gonna be doing that series today. So this is a company truck, and we'll be in company trucks for a while. And then I think when we get the money, after we grind and we get the money and we buy our truck, we're gonna buy us an FLD. Like where I'm from in the United States, like to become an owner operator, a lot of people just go buy FLDs. There's a whole there's a company not too far from me, and they literally, their whole fleet is FLDs. So I think that's the play we're gonna go. getting off here. How was your holiday, Tiger? It was great. It was great. A lot of traveling. A lot of traveling. You have to do a lot of traveling? Alright, let's roll these windows down here so we don't hit nothing. I think we're going to have to go back here and turn around. We got to go right there, I think. Actually, nope, it wants us right there. Alright, let's go up here and see if we can turn around. We got enough room to turn around here. I don't know if this is enough room, but we're gonna do it anyways. We're gonna try. Oh, you went outside once? Well, hell yeah. You get you good dinner? Or did you get any good presents, I guess? Alright. Might have cut it in too much. Breakfast with some family. Went out and yeah, got some good gifts. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I got some good gifts too, man. I got this new light. Oh, I love it. It's a flashlight. But dude, it is bright. Super bright. Thank you, sir. Alright, let's take a look. Not super straight, kind of a little bit off. Yeah, let's fix it a little bit. I hate these mirrors. Tiger plays with the follow. Welcome in, brother. Welcome in, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I don't like these mirrors. I like the bump the dock. Alright, too much shit. There we go. Alright, let's not chase the tail. Not chase that tail. Alright, let's get in there flat. Alright, let's bump this dock a little bit. We're a little off, but that's alright. We're gonna bump this dock a little bit. I always get the stack one with the circle on the bottom. What do you mean by that? See, look, we don't gain a lot of experience, like, so we're on hardcore mode. Like, we should be at level 1 if we weren't on hardcore mode already. So we're gonna buy one of those. Oh, yeah. I like those better, where it has the oval and then the round on the bottom. Those ones I don't like. They sit so high up. They're not down enough. So it's kind of hard. You're kind of using your peekaboo mirror. All right. Well, we got $3,000, and to buy a truck, I think you got to be level 5 to even buy. Here's the Peterbilts. Nothing crazy. But we're probably gonna buy it new, and I think I have to be like level. Oh, don't crash. Well, shit. Gotta love American Trucking Sim. I don't like something, it just crashes. Yeah, that was a Pete Tiger. But we're doing, so this profile I'm calling it, yeah, gotta love mods, yeah, for sure. This profile I'm calling owner-operator profile. So this is hardcore mode. So we were in a company truck. We were doing a quick job. We're working our way to buy our own truck. But we're going to buy the FLD. Pretty much what you've seen in the main screen. We're going to buy that. We're going to probably buy one of these. I'm just checking, see what it would be like if it doesn't crash. There we go. Yeah, we can't even get it yet. We got to get to level 1 to even look at them. And this FLD right here, that's probably what we're going to get on 120. That's $156,000. Gee, we're not even close. We got to, what can we get from the loan? We're going to get $3,000 from the loan. So yeah, we're not even close. Not even close. We're on quick jobs for a little while. All right, what's this? This is a 13 speed. It's 90 cents a mile from Dallas, Texas to McAllen, Texas. What's my favorite truck? My favorite truck is a Classic. That's my favorite truck. The Classic is my favorite truck. I'm a Freightliner person. My dad, he was a truck driver my whole life, and we gotta go here and change to an automatic real quick. Hang on, guys. So my first truck that I remember when I was a kid rolling around with him, he owned an FLD. And so my dad I fell in love with the FLD. So he had a 70-inch, and it had the top part, the skylight thing. And me and my little sister would sit up there while he drove down the road, and we were so tiny that we could both sit up there, and there was like a little cubby, and we both could sit up there and literally watch as my dad drove down the road, and it was cool. And you know, I used to sleep between the because my whole family was in there. My mom, my little sister, and me, and my dad, before we went to school, you know. And so they would my bed was literally on the floor, like right behind the shifter of this FLD. And you know, it was a truck that I fell in love with as a kid. And then, you know, as I became an adult, I drove a few of them, like day cabs. And man, I just love them. So FLD are classic, probably my favorite truck of all time. My second truck would be an AutoCat. I drove one of those. And then my third is obviously, you know, the 359 Peterbilt, and then, you know, 379, 389, blah, blah, blah. If I could afford, in real life, if I could afford a Peterbilt, I would buy one over a Freightliner. But realistically, like if I was going to buy my own semi, it would probably be an FLD. It's just so high up in these things. What's your favorite truck? I will say my least favorite truck is the Kenworth W900. I'm not a fan of W900s. I do like... You like 379, 378? Yeah. I do like how much room a Kenworth has, but I am not a fan of W900s. I might get a lot of hate for that, but it is what it is. I like the 900 dash, but a C500 or a T800 is the only KW I'd considered. I like T800s, but I like T600s actually. If I would ever get a Kenworth, it'd be a T600. But yeah, I'm not a Kenworth guy, man. Oh, we need to go that way. Oh shit. Oh shit. We're coming. Sorry, boss. Sorry for the cutoff. But if I was given it for free, I would drive it for sure. My problem with W900s is the pipes and how they're shaped. Like, so how, like, from the pipes back, it's just, you can't see shit out your mirrors. The mirrors don't come out enough because, you know, obviously if they came out even further, they'd be hitting other things that are in other lanes, right? That's the problem. Like, the hump for the sleeper is too much and it's in the way. It like takes half your visibility away in your mirrors. So that's why I'm not a fan. But a lot of that reason is because, you know, they have more room. You wish there was still a mod for a twin steer? Yeah, that'd be cool. This thing is floaty. Did we have our lights on? Yeah. Oh, Fort Worth. Yeah, you can't ever tell if your lights are on. Yeah, and in this truck, the lights suck anyways. Like, realistically, the lights suck in real life and in the game. I do have a mod to make the lights better, but when you're in the city and stuff, it's hard to tell. Man, the turbo's singing in this thing. She's a singing. She's a singing. This thing is floaty. This thing's got 567,000. So over half a mil. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Might have to adjust our seat though for sure. Definitely need to bring the mirrors in a little bit, but let's do that real quick. I need to sit lower. Like, holy heck. Yeah, let's go all the way down. All the way down there. Bring the steering wheel down here. Let's tilt our head up more. Let's like be right there. Let's bring this in a little bit. Yeah. And then I like a little peekaboo mirrors like this so I can see if anybody's in my blind spot. Yeah. This one over here, let's bring in. See, I like these mirrors. These aren't bad mirrors. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. It's alright if you turn the brights on. Man, this thing's wobbly. Holy heck. But yeah, I had a great Christmas, man. Just a lot of traveling. I still gotta put another shifter on my setup so I can run a twin stick setup. My truck out of the power band by 65 and 80. It's close to red line, so it's just drinks fuel. Yeah, yep. You in real life or in the game? Truck. Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe it's your rear gear, man. Like, I don't run anything higher than like 340s. Because if you go any higher than that, man, you can't go highway speed. Like, dude, 340 rears are like, you know, you're pushing, I mean, you're wrapped out at 70 mile an hour. Got a 395. Diff 18 speed and then twin stick 5/4. Yeah. Yeah, 465. Yeah, that's why. That's like 55 mile an hour and you're still wrapped out. You're also running a turbo 3408. True. When we buy ours, I wanna run 15 on the dash. I think that's what I'm gonna do when with the truck we buy here. I'm gonna do like 15 on the dash. Yeah, 15 on the dash, 15 speed on the dash. It's like the 18 speed before 18 was 18. Yeah, so like 15 on the dash, so like a regular 15 speed, it's hard to explain. You have, it's like an 18 speed, but instead of like, so when you come back, say like you have direct drive. So your first 5 gears are direct drive. And then everything after that is, 6 low, high, stuff like that. But instead, 15 on the dash, or 15 on the dash is like, so if you're in 5 low, 5 high, then you come back, that's your 6 low, 6 high, and then you go over, and that's your 7 low, 7 high, and then up on the dash, and that's 15. Your 8 low, and then your 8 high. So 15 speed was before the 18 speed was invented. The 18 speed replaced the 15 speed, if that makes sense. I believe the reason why it was replaced is because of highway speed. The highway speed changed because back in the day, you can still find trucks nowadays that are still 15 speeds, like 379s. Pretty rare, but you can find like FLDs and 379s that are still 15 speeds, but it's pretty rare. That's more like 359, like that era. But the highway speeds changed. Back in the day, top speed on the highway was like 55. Nowadays, it's 80. So yeah, a 15 speed, your first 5 gears are direct drive gears. They're really, really, really low. And that is pretty much like on your 18 speed with your first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your first 10 gears in an 18 speed is really low. And that's what a 15 speed was. The first 5 were, they called it direct drive. And it was really low. That's if like your RGN guys or the guys that were hauling heavy stuff, like your loggers and flatbedders, skateboarders and stuff like that were hauling heavy stuff. They'd use that direct drive to start out, and then they'd switch over to their higher gear. There's a guy on YouTube that has a classic. It's a day cab classic, and he still has a direct drive, or 15 speed on the dash, direct drive. What's his name? Shit. We're gonna have to look him up. Shit. What's the name of his channel? But he's got like a 14-liter Detroit 60 series with a 15 on the dash. And man, dude, that truck sounds so good. Damn, what is that? What is that YouTube channel's name? After we deliver this load, we're gonna look him up real quick and give him a shout out. I do like him. Shit, man. Malik, I think is his name. I think that's what he is on YouTube. He's got a really nice classic day cab classic. He hauls like he hauls dump trucks or end dump stuff. I don't think his trailer's an end dump. He just got a new trailer, but it's kind of like interstate made, but it's not interstate made. I think we were supposed to. We're safe here. Oops. Yeah, Malik, I think, is the first part of his name. But you definitely got to go check him out. Like, he's got some good content, man. And then you'll understand the 15 on the dash. He's about the only YouTuber or anybody I know that still has a transmission like that. You know, that is on YouTube anyways. My truck is ATS, has a big motor and sleeper gears because it pulls 300k through the mountains. Yeah. Yeah, so what you have is pretty much the modern version of the 15. Yeah, it's fun, man, and it's fun to learn. It's different. But then, I will tell you this, you learn how to, you learn and you put it in one of your trucks, and then when you go back to like an 18, 5 and 4 or whatever, then you're like, holy shit. And then you start fucking missing gears because you get used to shifting that way. And then you're like, well, and then you gotta tell chat like, well, grind them till you find them, right? Yeah, so your 5 and 4 18 speed is the modern version of the 15 on the dash. There's also a 15 speed, just a regular 15 speed without direct drive, and that ain't on the dash. So the reason why they call it on the dash is because your last gear, your big hole, is up on the dash instead of being down in between. Oh, 5, 4, 20 speed. Got it. I thought you twin sticking your 18 speed pretty much. Or you want to twin stick your 18 speed. Which would be 4 and 5, I guess. Technically. Or 4 and 4. No. Yeah. said this before, man. We're in company vehicles. We get bypassed from the weight station. Then when we get our own truck, we're gonna always get pulled in. I prefer a twin stick 6 and 4. That's a 24 gears. I think like a 5 or ratio diff. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you'd be hauling some crazy shit. I mean, 300K is crazy though. That's a lot of weight. A lot of weight for sure. All them mining machines, yeah. I see videos all the time of guys like they have a mod or something. Like, I don't understand. Like, I've been looking into it and like it's hard to find a mod to do heavy haul stuff. Like, I have Pisters like mod stuff in here, but like, man, the biggest thing you haul is like a rock truck, which is only like 180K. I need to do some more research on it. Look how much this truck sways. Holy hell. I had to hold it. Like windy out there or something. So what kind of setup do you got? What you running, like steering wheel and shifter and all that? I need to get me that Easton Fuller top for my shifter. But I want a big, long fucking handle. And I have to redo my setup to incorporate that. Yeah, the one I found doesn't update a lot. And right now for me, I'm having an issue with the trailer where I don't see some cargo. So the biggest I can go is 220 dump truck. Oh, you got a D29? I got a D29. Hell yeah. I think Logitech, man, dude, they shine. They shine in this apartment, but I do want a Fanatec so bad. I can taste it. But I don't know if I could justify spending like $1,500. Dude, my PC was expensive. I don't know if I can justify spending $1,500 for a wheel that does, like, ain't much different than my G29. I mean, the Fanatec is a direct drive, and this ain't a direct drive. That's pretty much the only difference. Like, if I got a Fanatec wheel and like Fanatec setup, which a lot of the big boys that play this game has all that. But dude, I do want to get Moza. Yeah, you're still spending that kind of money though. You're still spending probably $1,500. TOAR5. I don't know. So there's a guy on TV or on YouTube that I watch. I'm gonna relate back to YouTube. Mike Pete, I think is his name, and he does American Trucking Sim. He does a lot of stuff. He does American Trucking Sim. He does like Farming Sim and all that stuff. Whatever wheel setup he has, that's what I want. I think it's the Fanatec. Maybe I'm wrong. But the thing is if I bought something like that, I really, like, it's overkill for this game, in my opinion. Like that is more of a... That is more of a... like a racing sim setup. You know what I mean? And I just don't know if I'm ready to go to a rig. Like, I'm still on my desk. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know if I want to go away from my desk and be at a rig. Because I play more games than just this. Like, I want to be able to like, I can take the wheel off and play like Arc Raiders or Escape from Tarkov or, you know, Apex or anything like that. I want to be able to take this off. But if I go big and I get like some bougie stuff, I'm gonna... Oh, okay, we need to get over. I'm gonna, you know, it'll literally make it to where I can't, like, I won't be able to play those games anymore. I will, but, like, I'll be sitting at a sim playing those games. So I don't know if I want to go. I do want to get a button box, though. Man, I want to get a button box so bad. Jeff Favignano, man, is the reason why. He ruined me with the button box stuff. Yeah, man, he ruined me with the button box. And then Pete, Pete, the other guy I watched that... I mean, I know Jeff Favignano doesn't do much at ATS unless there's like a new update and shit, but like when he was doing it, that ATS button box or whatever it is, dude, I want it so bad. And then, but I can still be on my desk and still have that. I don't have to have a sim rig or whatever you want to call it. I thought about cutting like a piece out of my desk and like rounding it off so I could slide in a rig. I have a tablet with buttons. So I thought I can do that because I have Sim Dashboard. But I want it real, you know what I mean? Like, I thought about incorporating in my desk where it looks like it's like part of, like, you know what I mean? I mean, I've done the Sim Dashboard stuff, and it just doesn't feel the same. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's being, like, super picky about it, but... I like the, like, on the ATS button boxes, and they're not expensive, bro. Like, I like that you can hook up like a fucking mic, too, like a CB mic. I like that feature, too. Because as a streamer, it's kind of hard because, like, people that convoy with me, they want to... It's difficult with the people that convoy with me right now because one guy wants to be in Discord, the other guy wants to be doing it over, you know, CB, and then it gets weird, and for me, I have to push a button because I'm talking to chat, and I don't want, you know, to bother them with like, oh, somebody just followed and stuff like that. This thing's about out of fuel. I shouldn't have to be getting fuel in a company truck, bud. We might run out of fuel. I don't even know how close we are. How close are we? We're an hour away. Shit, we don't got enough fuel. But there's this new thing I've been looking up, and it's only like a couple months old, and it's in beta right now. But you can take your phone and you can use your phone as the GPS in the game. I really like that. then you don't have to have it on your screen. And as a streamer, that's great because then it's just more room for everybody else to see what you're doing. But I don't know, I've been thinking a lot about revamping my stuff. I just don't know if I want to pull the trigger on getting a rig. I've been looking at them and they're not overpriced. But if I went to a better wheel setup and a better shifter and a better pedal box and stuff like that, I know a higher end, I don't know if it's better, but a higher end, getting a button box and getting, you know, I also want to get some stuff for the streaming stuff. Like I want to get like an Elgato and Elgato Stream Deck, and then I want to get like an auto mixer and stuff like that. But I want to get another monitor. I want to get 2 more monitors to be exact. I want you, so you guys would move up here. You'd be on the 4th monitor. And then 3 monitors, and then I display my game with between my 3 monitors. I'm making this Lego model engine. The image are wrong. One page shows parts in different spot than the other. Yeah, dude, it'd be so much fun. But like I said, you know, at that point, you're literally stuck just playing, like, sim stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you could play Call of Duty or whatever, but it'd be more difficult. Like, it'd be a sim rig, and I don't want to buy a whole nother PC to play fucking Call of Duty. You know, maybe I'll just do that on my PlayStation, you know? I do have fucking shitload of PlayStations. I have, like, 4 PS4s, a PS5, my PC, got a laptop, got a gaming laptop. So, yeah, you know, maybe if I wanted to do that, I could just do that on my TV. Because I don't really, I'm not really serious about, you know, like Call of Duty. I don't play Call of Duty anymore, but I guess I could do that. Yeah, so my middle child, my daughter, she got some Legos for Christmas as well, and it was like a half moon or a crest moon, and then it had flowers on it and stuff, and she said it sucked. Like, her fingers were all almost bleeding. Like, so many little pieces and stuff. For the price of those things, man, the direction should be dead on, you know what I mean? Legos aren't cheap. Yeah, the tolerance is so bad. I never thought about putting them in the freezer. Shit. That's a good idea. Because I think we're going to run out of fuel. Yeah, dude, her fingers, like, her fingertips are all, like, rough. But she got it done. It was pretty cool. It's super cool. But she likes that Lego stuff, man. You know, I ain't gonna put it past her. I'll let her play with those Legos, you know what I mean? Alright, hang on, guys. Dang TikTok, man. Oopsie doopsie. Oopsie doopsie. We missed that light. Look at that. Hauling steel coal. Still coal, boy. We're in this little baby truck. Plastic truck. Alright. I think we're gonna run out of fuel. How far do we got? 44 minutes? Bro, we on the light. We've been on the light for a while. I don't know why the hell it wouldn't give us enough fuel. We didn't miss anything. Oh well, it ain't our truck. This thing is slow. Oh, it says right there we got 49 miles. Got 10 gallons left. How many miles we got left on here? We got 21 miles. We got plenty of we got plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. Oh, we need to get off here. Shit. We're getting off. Sorry, everybody. Don't want to go turn right on red because, you know, they give you a ticket for it in this game. I don't know why. It's American Trucking Sim, but we will wait. We will wait. Hopefully we get a pretty good parking spot. I mean, it might be difficult, but in this truck it ain't going to really be difficult because it turns pretty well. It turns really well, actually. Almost to our destination. This will probably be the last load for today. I gotta get ready for work. But I will be live tomorrow for about the same amount of time. Because I gotta work around noon. But I think it's a good start, man. 2 loads. 2 loads. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Oh, slow down a lot. Dude, it almost sounds like this thing's gonna run out of fuel. Crazy. Crazy. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're getting it done. Kind of crazy getting in here, huh? Oh, we're gonna be around in the back. Shit, there ain't nowhere to turn around in there. Jeez, boys. Well, it might be a blind back. Oh, brother. Give me some room. Dear Lord, you got all the room in the world. Jeez. Oh, Swift. Alright. Let's get around back here. Hit that curb a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, alright. Do we have enough room to turn around here? Alright, well, I think we can get it done. In this truck, and long nose, a large car, no. Definitely not enough room. I mean, what we can do is we can do it the right way and then back into a stall and then do it that way. It's technically how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, we just don't have no room. Shit. Alright. I'm gonna go backwards. Let's roll our windows down here. Hear what we're doing. Alright, I guess we're blind in 90 it. This ain't gonna be fun. See what our 90. I don't even know where it is, to be honest with you. Is it in between those 2 trailers? Alright, let's get out and look. Let's get out and look. Yeah, it is in between them. Okay. Well, that's where we need to be. We need to cut way more. Alright, let's look at this. I think we're in there like swimwear. Alright, let's get out real quick. Oh, yeah, we're in there like swimwear. Just bring our nose back around. We'd be solid. We're going to clear that trailer over there. Oh, yeah. We just bring our nose around. We're solid. All right, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Once we get visual, I know we're pretty good. Doesn't look like it, though. Alright, let's check again. I think we're too far over. Are we too far over? Oh, nah. Nah, I mean, we are, but it's close. It's close. Alright. There we go. Oh, we're way off, but that's okay. Let's get in the hole here. And And then we'll adjust. Alright. I want to hit that trailer over there, so we want to slowly move over. Actually, you know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to pull on out of here. And we're just going to back in normally. I'll 90 in this way. Not on our blind side. That's a hard back, man. There we go. There we go. Start bringing the nose back around here. Following the wrong line. We're having problems with this little easy back, man. Oh, Lord. Alright, let's get this over here more. There we go. There we go. Little difficulties. I'm not used to having a turning radius this good. Alright. Alright, chat. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with me. I gotta get off here. I gotta get ready for work. But I'll be on tomorrow about the same time, about 9-ish tomorrow. I hope everybody has a good rest of their day. Peace out.